92.7 Kiss FM, today's R&B and classic soul. It's your homeboy Clee. Hey, the website's www.92.7kissfm.com. I want to send you there to get your weekend birthdays on, your Friday, Saturday, Sunday birthdays. Go ahead and send those to me. Well, now it is time to check in with Dr. Pamela Ross. She is the founder of Holistic Medical Consultants. Dr. Ross is here to make sure that our health is our wealth. Good morning, Dr. Ross. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm well. How are you today?
Doing pretty good.
Excellent.
Doing pretty good. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. Well, what's going on this morning?
Well, this morning, I'm going to go with something that really impressed me in medical school, and it's a Bible verse. It says, I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are marvelous. I know that full well. Well, I really got a real true glimpse of what that meant when I had to go through anatomy in medical school and learn about the human body. So I'm going to talk about inflammation. This is Heart Month. February is Heart Month. So I want to talk a little about inflammation. It's a natural, innate healing response that your body uses to protect your cells from damage. It's supposed to happen. It's uncomfortable sometimes, but it's supposed to happen. And the purpose of inflammation is to destroy any agent that causes injury to protect your tissues from further irreversible damage. Now, we have acute inflammation, which is something that occurs pretty rapidly. It peaks, then it goes down. And then we have this category of chronic inflammation. It's that inflammation, it's that same healing mechanism, but it's like that mechanism is in overdrive.
So it doesn't, am I getting this right? In the acute, the inflammation happens. It's still protecting it's the cells, but it does its job and it goes away.
Right. It settles down. Yeah, it calms down.
So the inflammation goes down. This chronic, is this where it gets inflamed and it just kind of stays?
Just kind of stays. Just this low level of chronic inflammation. And what we found is that chronic inflammation has become a real problem for many, many people. We know that it's a cause of premature aging. It's a cause of early death. And we also know that chronic inflammation is directly associated with coronary artery disease. So you've heard also the expression, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
I sure have.
Yeah, they teach us that. And so your digestive system is the primary access pathway for chronic inflammation. That expression is never more true. You are what you eat.
There's another one of those things that actually was deeper than I even thought it was.
You are what you eat. And it's really important for people to have awareness of the changes that occur when they eat certain foods and how those changes happen at the cellular level. Now, we've become a culture where we like things fast. We get our food processed. We get all the extra flavor, the extra salt, the extra color. We got all these things in our food, and they're very, very tasty, but what we're not often paying attention to is the toxins or the inflammatory agents that get carried in those foods and actually act through our guts. So believe it or not, there are actually foods that help reduce inflammation. It's called the anti-inflammatory diet. You got any ideas? What types of food do you like to eat? Just give me a
steak. I like steak. I like steak.
Figures. Nothing wrong with steak. I'll tell you, steak is good. We know that there's more inflammation associated with steaks that come from cows that get all those hormones and things of that nature. So if you can eat meat that is organic and free range, that decreases the inflammatory response that can occur in your gut. So, you know, of course, things like fruits and vegetables, you know, your basics, are also good things. But there's a really, really good seminar that's coming up on February 26th that's being put on by Virginia Integrative Medicine and Pain-Free Performance. Dr. Marty Albert and Peggy Wright are going to be talking about the anti-inflammatory diet and how you can really make some changes and decrease the inflammatory process in your body and decrease your risk for heart disease and all types of cancers and even Alzheimer's disease. So I think it's a worthwhile thing. If you want more information about this, you can call 434-984-2846. It's called Decreasing Inflammation with Diet, and I think it's worthwhile. I'm going to be there to learn a few things myself.
So the inflammation is going to occur naturally. That's something going to occur naturally.
It occurs naturally.
But what we eat affects how that inflammation handles itself.
Exactly. Now, you know,
Okay.
you cut yourself. Well, you accidentally cut yourself. That's an inflammatory process. Your body releases all types of chemicals and hormones and cells to clean that up. You get an infection. Same thing.
Okay.
But what happens with chronic inflammation is some of those same cells that act to protect your body when you're hurt start to act to protect your body from these chemicals that are coming into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Dr. Ross, always a pleasure. Always an education. I'm learning.
Thank
Where
you.
can folks reach you?
People can reach me at www.drpamelaross.com. I would love to respond to your questions.
Thanks a lot. You have a great day.
Thanks.